on you lot show, you lot was talking about swinging and that. You said that you would be. You said.
Jesus.
You said
it because you asked me.
Oh.
that you would be kind of more game.
No, first of all, let's clarify. I said.
What you mean, like swinging?
My husband.
I mean, like swinging, like
I said
swing.
If
Balaclava
my
dance.
husband.
We were brought up very much that you go to uni if you have it, or get a job, you get your yard and you've made it.
No. Them days are over.
Those days are older, but a lot
our
of
age-
That's what they
I
were
haven't
brought up
gone
on.
with
That's what we were
times.
brought up on, though.
Don't you prefer like a slim woman? Be honest.
I love all women.
No,
Like, nah, don't
That's
do
good,
that.
I love all you.
What's your preference?
The PCR.
Winners talking.
All right, we're gonna start moving now.
Happy? All right, everything.
Yeah, we're happy, ladies. We're gonna put down our phones now. Innit? What is this?
Oh,
Come on,
all right, Dad.
get the phone down. Enough of that now. Come on,
I
we're good.
forgot we're amongst men.
You know what I mean?
Tell her.
Yeah, come
You
on.
know them way there.
I'm used to it. I'm used to getting spoken to be honest.
Yeah.
So I'm used to getting spoken to.
Yeah, we are.
What you say, man's got you under manners over yonder. Big him up still. Big him up, Lion Ferroy. You know?
Today's like
Lion Ferroy. You know?
When it's talking, I don't mind that one. I like them, man.
Literally.
You know that.
You know, they're good hands on Hustler.
Hands is respectful.
Yeah,
the man is respectful. I don't like them.
No response.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna ring it till you leave home and get back. You know what I mean? You know it's comfy.
No, I haven't even. I sent the message, but I haven't seen the reply yet.
Yeah. Watching football.
That's all right. That reply's coming real soon. Special guest in the building today.
Come on.
I like what they do. I enjoy it. You know me already, Doug. Like when I'm not shy to say it. When I see some content that I enjoy, or we see content that we enjoy,
Man,
hail it up, make them know. Yeah, it's going over there. It's Kelly and Ange. What are you saying to me?
Come on.
Guys.
Hi.
Big up.
Ange, don't try
No,
to
I
be shy.
tried
You
it.
see the whole, the whole
Ange had the
demeanor
most
change.
mouth when I come in. Yeah, we got drinks. Very nice. And then the camera come in and say,
Yeah,
Do you know
don't do
what?
that.
That was the
Don't
fakest
do
fight
that.
ever.
Do you know why? I think it's the whole production.
Yeah.
It's a different feel. I'm not gonna. I like it.
Yeah.
You love
I
it.
gotta respect it.
It's what you lot deserve. That's how we look at it. It's what everyone deserves.
I love
That's
that.
what we deserve.
Yeah.
We don't have to. You know what I mean? Everyone does their thing their own way, but for our setup and what we wanted to do, this is what we thought the people them
No,
deserve.
I love this.
You know what
I'm
I
here
mean?
for it.
Let's keep it, man.
You lot have made me a bit.
What do you say? Put you on the back foot.
I feel like you're on GMTV or something this morning.
Yeah.
I feel
Like you're like on live TV.
like a winner.
Yeah.
You are a winner. Yeah. You are
That's
a
how you're
winner.
meant to feel.
She did.
That's how you're meant to feel when you pull up with the winners, man.
You're a winner. But yeah, man, great to have you. I see everything you lot be doing. How long you lot been doing this content creating thing?
About
Only. When was
4
it?
months.
Yeah, just Christmas.
4 months.
Just
and
before
No,
Christmas.
just
4 months
before
and they're on
Christmas.
winners already. Round of applause for them. Round of applause for them.
I
That's rapid.
No, I said
That's
that
rapid
to
work.
girls.
That's rapid
rapid
work.
work.
Because I see the
You know I'm
people
gonna
that
get-
you have on. So for us
You know I'm
to
gonna
be
get phone calls on
invited,
We don't let on anyone on here, you know.
We know. We've noticed.
we clocked that already. We clocked it.
You clocked that play, yeah?
Yeah, clocked it.
I'm
Said it to
getting
girls. I said not everyone comes on
It's
there.
not for everybody. I'm getting a couple phone calls off the back of this. Like,
100%.
so, yeah. Look from when? Look from when?
Yeah. So
It's going to be all of that.
I've been putting in work for
Yeah.
3 years, you know.
Yeah. But we're going to make it happen. We always, listen, timing is important, man.
Yeah.
I just thought it was the right time.
Yeah, man.
It's how I felt, and that's how we move. So, how's your day been? How's your week been? Everything good?
I can't lie. I've done not that much today.
I've done loads. It's been really
Have you?
busy. Yes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, in us two, there's one that's the hard worker, and then I go like this.
Just
know
float
what?
through the days. Yeah.
And I wish I could be more like Kelly, but I'm a bit of a.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
control.
Yeah.
I should
I
be
am.
more like that. It would
Yeah.
be better.
Yeah.
That's
but
why we
there's
need
things
each other.
that 100%. Yeah,
That's how it works, yin and yang kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no,
we have to
definitely.
balance each
We're
other
like the
out.
opposite, but we're not. It's so weird, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Because today, all I've done, I edited a video, which was for paid content, had 2 calls, like clients booked 2 calls, and that's me. And I feel so strained.
Yeah.
Like I've had a really stressful day, and now I'm here. Like, this is a long day.
Really?
You know I like to lay down.
Do you know how much calls I've had today?
How many?
3, and I was interviewing VAs.
Oh.
Okay.
Work.
Boss, real boss.
Works after works. How long have you two known each other?
Since college.
Yeah. So
But we wasn't
16.
close in college, though.
Nah. Just say like, yo,
Just, hey,
right.
cool. And everyone used to be scared of her in college.
Oh, you're a bad gal.
No. But very... What
Mouth.
would they say? They would say that she thinks she's nice. But I've always been like, Ange is just Ange. She's cool.
Yeah.
But people really like, oh, they stiffen up when they see her. It's like, oh, I don't really
I can
know
see
what
that
to
still.
say.
I can see that you're
No,
trying to.
Like,
You know,
I'm
you
so
try.
Like she has something in her book.
No, I
bag,
can-
like,
yeah,
I can see the reinvention though. Still, I see what you did there. You reinvented. I see it, but I can see
They
it.
still say that she's like that now. But I just think she's so normal.
No, I just get. I actually call her in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get that.
They,
For real?
yeah, I get
Yeah,
that a
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
I do get that a lot. I do get that.
I
If you
thought
go
you came
by,
across cool. I didn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have
Exactly.
thought that.
don't know.
But no, people have a real... They're like, oh, I didn't really know what to say when I met her. I wasn't sure if she's even going to say hello. And I'm like, this girl, she's the most friendliest girl. It's more
Maybe
likely
you
me.
bring out people's own insecurities in
That's
themselves,
what
and
it
they're
is.
they're
Maybe
deflecting
if
it
you're
onto
you
you.
see like you meet people, and some people like you meet them, they're smiley. I'm like one of them people like when I see people, I'm like, yo, what fun.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
people are just cool.
Yeah.
Like you might meet someone and they're just chilled, innit? They're
Yeah.
not saying nothing and they're not smiling up. They're just chilled, innit? And then
Yeah.
people take that as something.
But
You
she
get
is
what I
the
mean?
smiley one. She will hug, like, I always tell her, oh, she sees people, she'll see people in the street and she hugs them.
What, you know them though?
Just
What, you
looking
don't
up to
know
people
them?
and hugging them.
They're like, oh, I
What,
watch.
strangers?
I
Yeah.
watch.
Oh.
I watch you on the show, and she hugs them.
Yeah, she's showing love though.
That's
innit?
love though.
It is.
showing
I
love.
You know
like
what it is?
people.
That feeling when people
Showing
come
love.
out and embrace you and you think you're just doing your little,
Yeah,
like, your thing and
scary.
that, and then
Showing love.
you're like, to you, that's your little, you know
but
what
I
I mean,
think
your
it's
little baby
very
and
scary.
that.
We're
And
not-
people are showing love for you
I'm
for that.
definitely more friendlier than Kelly, but Kelly will get approached more.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
people,
look friendlier.
most of the time, people go directly to her,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then come to me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
But I'm
actually
socially
more-
awkward, so I freeze.
Yeah, because you're on the spectrum,
I
isn't
freeze.
it? So it's
Yeah,
more like that.
100%. I'm like, oh, they're looking at me. I feel like when we do content, it's just me and my phone.
Yeah.
I don't realize that it's people in their
It goes
phone
out
in
to the
their
world.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think about
It's
that.
going out to the masses.
Yeah, I
man.
don't
You lot's content goes out there.
Yeah, it's quite
Out there
scary.
still.
Like even some
Got some
guys
stuff we have to talk
outside
about.
the
I'm
what
scared.
scarf? Oh god, you're Brock.
You can't help. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, stuff.
So I was
It's
saying
bad.
some guys
Who's Brock?
outside the yard shop. I was telling Kelly, and he was like, "Yo, Ange," I'm thinking, I don't know you.
It's bad.
Then the next bedroom was like, "Yeah, I see your thing on YouTube." But they're the guys that shot outside the yard shop.
Yeah.
Like they stand there. I'm thinking,
yeah,
oh
yeah,
my
yeah,
god,
yeah.
This is now
not the front
But that's good to
liners.
show that it's touching everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't want it to touch them. Because they're the ones, you look at it, you think, you stand up outside the shop. And then they said that, I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's still nice though, isn't it?
It is. It's still, but it's
Love
scary.
is love, innit?
But it's scary. I get scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of your kind of public property now. You don't know
Yeah.
who knows you again. It's kind of mad.
Yeah.
While we're here though, side question before we get back to this. Which of you lot, if any, who's taking Usher's cherries?
Never.
Oh.
What's your thoughts on that? Because I've got my own opinions.
Even if you're single, I think it's still a bit. If you're single, obviously no one can say anything to you, and but I think there's still a way to be perceived. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Man, no man.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Straight up
Not
thirsty.
like that to know how it goes. Yeah, it's too
and
much.
it's, you know it's gonna go viral. And what is it? What are you showing? What are you showing? How good your tongue works? Why?
Yeah.
Do we all need to know?
We don't.
Don't.
Yeah.
It's thirsty.
embarrassing.
So it's
It
like a
thirsty.
lack of self-respect.
I think so.
Yeah.
They're gonna shoot us. Pick me, Sha.
Yeah.
But
All
people,
of that.
but I think like people get caught in the moment. It's Usher, like, you know what I'm saying? Some of these women, they're seeing that this is the guy that they've been watching
But that's
pop
not
and lock
it.
for a minute.
So
I'm
we're
not
That's what it
condoning
is.
it,
That's
but I'm
what
just
it is.
saying.
You're right, but
I'm just saying that they
nah,
get caught in the
they're doing
moment
too
and
much.
then
I
Usher's
don't know,
dropping
it's
cherries
hard
in their
for,
mouth.
like-
They let Bratman drop cherries in their mouth for nothing.
For
You
free.
get you for free. That's what I'm saying. For nothing. You
Yeah.
get what I mean? It's
For free.
Usher.
Facts. It's Usher.
Yeah, but I just, do you know what it is?
I don't think we care enough
We're
about
not-
celebrities.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah.
You know, people are obviously the word fan came from fanatic. I can't think of someone that I am fanatical over that
Yeah,
could make
no.
me lose myself in the moment. Who is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, no, Lil Kim maybe. I
Yeah,
do love
Lil'
Lil
Kim,
Kim. I
you
do.
know.
I love
If
her.
Ange
Like old
meets
school
Lil'
Lil
Kim.
Kim.
Yeah, not the one,
Yeah,
not this one.
yeah,
Not
just
the-
golden. The old school.
The old school
the original little
one.
kid.
Yeah, the
little
original
kid.
little
Yeah,
kid. I
the
didn't
new
like
one.
her.
Yeah.
I would be a bit like,
You would be a bit starstruck.
ooh.
I can't
Yeah,
think
I'm the
of
same.
anyone.
I don't. We always say that. I don't really believe in celebrity. Like,
Nah.
that's not my thing.
Yeah.
I'm not into that like that.
Yeah.
They're gonna say we're haters.
No,
No,
but it's
it's
not
not.
really
No,
because
because the
don't
outlook is that like the celebrity isn't better than us.
They're
It's just-
normal
the
person.
light
Yeah.
is just shining on them and it makes it look a
100%.
certain way, but
Yeah.
we're all just normal people. That's
Absolutely.
how I look at
Yeah.
things. So I kind of look through celebrity. I believe in it in a sense that well done, congratulations, you're doing well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I don't look
Yeah.
and think, like say a girl will say something like, look at her, she's so amazing. Da, da, da. I might turn around and say, nah, man. Listen, if you people put in the same position with the same fitness trainers and the same this and the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
And
breath,
same accent.
that's
Yeah,
how,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
everything,
And-
you'll be
and man
looking.
don't-
You people feel the same way about you.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, and I say, man, don't idolize it. Do you get what I mean? I think, and especially when you go in separate, like now, what you look at, guys, you're gonna be in certain rooms, innit? And you will see certain people, and it's like I feel like being in certain places, you start to realize people are just normal people, innit?
Yeah,
I've been
And then,
100%.
yeah, you know what I mean? And once you start to
Yeah.
realize, when you do buck new people or someone that you might have been a fan of or what like what they do and that, you don't really react in that fan way. Do you get me?
Yeah,
You might-
100%
Yeah,
compose
kind of
yourself.
conduct yourself differently.
Yeah.
You
I've
get me?
always had a what do you call like an authority issue anyway, so I've always thought that everyone was normal. Even
Yeah.
teachers,
Facts.
Yeah.
teachers,
big facts.
everybody else I was supposed to be listening to. It was always a bit like, "Well, are you saying the right thing?
Yeah.
Because if you're not, I'm still not going to listen."
Yeah,
Right.
straight.
So what video, what content you feel is out of everything you've done that kind of put you lot on the map, kind of got things rolling a piece? If you was to pick one or two pieces that did it for you, accelerated the thing.
I think
You're buck.
you just love that line. That's why you
You're
just love
Brock, you're
that.
Brock.
You're
Talk
in a
about it.
council house. You're in a council house. You're in a council house.
Okay, so
That's my favourite.
Yeah.
that's just
Or
what
the
you
bed.
love.
Or the bed. What was it? The bed sheet. Was it
Your
the bed?
you've had the same
Mattress
mattress since
is-
you were 15.
Go to the shop.
Yeah, you lot don't
Go
play
to
with
the shop.
it. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's her.
No.
I'm
the
cool.
thing. Start with your Brock. Start with your Brock. Your Brock.
So your Brock, you can't help. That is when I said, what does that lead to? That leads to deletus fetus.
Yeah.
So my thing is, stop letting your female friends tell you that, oh, you can have the baby by yourself. You don't need him because that person's in the council house. That person, no one can help you. Stop listening. So that definitely did numbers, and everyone was kind of like, oh, who the hell are they?
Yeah.
Who upset them?
Yeah.
Whose kitchen is that?
Yeah.
And then she went and said that she don't want no man with a fat belly, and that was it.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
All right, then. I like what you did there. You took the heat off yourself with your Brock.
Kelly.
I do that to done. So I know the move. I do that.
Kelly.
You know what the heat?
That
I
was
deflect.
at night.
Yeah, we
I
see,
deflect.
I see that often over here.
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
deflection
You saw the
often
move,
over
the
here.
deflection. I said, so I can recognize it.
But we have to do that.
All
But
right.
do you see? But she started with 2 of mine, so I think
Yeah. Let work. Now, but we got to get to that now.
understand?
You got to get to that. So why?
okay.
To all my big belly rude boys out there.
Yeah, come on.
Big up
Big
you.
belly done.
Big
Yeah,
up
welcome
all
for the
of
big
you.
belly.
Yeah, why
boys,
no
yeah?
big belly man?
Because you
Because
see,
I'm big.
man's not fat, but man's got a big belly. So I
No,
need to
but
know
you
what's
know
going on there. You get me?
No, but
You know them right there?
No,
Man need to
but
bloop. Man need to know what's going on. Because we was cool.
Yeah.
We was cool pouring drinks and that. Nah, come on, man, show and start throw
Dog,
that.
but do you not prefer? Don't you prefer like a slim woman? Be honest.
I love all women.
No,
Like,
don't
nah,
do
don't
That's
do
good.
that.
I love all you.
What's your preference?
He said, I'm PR changed.
Yeah. I've been in the game a long time.
No.
No, but I know what you're saying. Everyone has preferences.
Yeah.
And that's where it is. Like, that's you want a slimmer.
But you're not answering it. Do
Yeah.
you like slim women?
Yeah, I like my slim girl.
Exactly.
But I also like a little meat.
Okay, but not you wouldn't be so big.
Yeah, there's meat and there's
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
But not, yeah.
But then
Fat.
if you ask a
So you're
really
saying,
skinny
so
man,
you're saying, if one person's quite big, they're not gonna want to be with someone that's quite big.
I don't want to be. Because it just looks like
Russell.
2 of you sit in the bed and you just eat.
don't go around.
It looks unhealthy.
I hear it.
And I'm not promoting big.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm in the gym now, I've lost a bit of weight. Do you
Not
know
a
what I
bit.
mean?
yeah,
Like,
First of all, stop. Not a bit. You're not
No,
going to do
because
that
I
here.
went-
Yeah, don't
She's
don't
lost
downplay
3
the team.
stone.
Look,
No,
that's
come on now.
free
Stop.
stone.
Big
Yeah,
up,
big up.
Yeah,
Big up. Round of applause.
Thank you.
I know
That
the hard work it takes.
that
to
knows
lose
the
3
world.
That's what I'm saying. saying.
You know what I mean?
Freestone ain't
I've
easy.
lost a bit of
Freestone
weight.
ain't easy.
Nah, big up the
But I
freestone.
get what
Yeah,
you're saying. Like, I think everyone has their preferences of what they like, and they're entitled to that. No one should make you feel any type of way for what you want. It's your life.
Yeah,
So
But
did you
they
look at the
did.
comments?
Yeah, because
But they did.
They
No,
were
because people got
slandering
offended.
her.
People got offended.
But my
Doug was
point
offended at first until you broke it down, like.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, we were-
Teresa, I dropped a couple pounds too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I come
exactly.
into
I
that.
see you
I
in
come
the
more
gym.
into the dad bod section more than the
Okay,
actual
than
fat
that,
man
yeah.
section now. You get me?
No,
I'm
but
down the
and
kind.
you
no,
got
but she didn't
height.
say bod. She just said it's belly specific.
It's just belly.
Just belly.
No,
What like? What you mean? So what like?
No, they have to be quite big. I'm not
No, wait,
saying
let's
like.
get. Can we get specific? Like when you say belly, I need to know
Even
what
specific.
what the criteria
Yeah,
is. What's the criteria? No, it's just women. It's
I
Oh,
all
it's
know
not,
her
about
man.
thing is-
Because tried it, you know.
Guys, sit down, man.
Nah, you know the ones there. Standing there with the ringlets in the front of his hair. Man's got ringlets in his hair and shit. Man, allow it, man.
You last just
See what happens when a man gets
I'm
ringlets.
drinking Ray under the lights, man. Come on, man.
No, it's warm.
Yeah, well, try to say man's sweating. But anyway, go on, back to what we're
I know
saying,
what
man.
her thing is. She doesn't want to. If the belly is protruding, obviously you can have a little bit of weight, like you know, if
Yeah,
you grab,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
a bit
No, I
of.
get
No,
it.
we've got some.
No, I get it.
Some meat. But she's saying if in a t-shirt the belly is protruding, if it's
Yeah.
obtuse, she doesn't want
Yeah,
to.
and you know I get that because what part of me wanted to get back and lose the weight,
Yeah.
was because I felt like when I wear certain bits, you know what I'm saying, the belly's just doing
100%.
too much, and because obviously man's confident
It's an honest
regardless,
conversation.
anyway.
Regardless.
But
Very
for
important.
my personal happiness,
Yeah.
for my like my aesthetics, I
Yes.
felt like I need to drop a little something.
Yeah,
because
and regardless, it's
Yeah.
health. Like I'm not
that's
getting.
the, and that's
I'm
another
40
big
next.
point. Yeah,
Yeah, and I just said no. I want to be healthy. So I
Absolutely.
said when I turned 38, I just said even if it's a slow journey, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, but slow
respect
keeps
it.
it off.
Do you get what? Yeah, 100%. I've taken it easy. I've not gone on no diets. It's just more like a lifestyle change.
yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah, I understand
And I think it's important that we show up as our best selves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know
And
what I
clarified
mean?
that,
Yeah.
listen, there's nothing, I didn't think there was nothing wrong with what you said,
No,
really. I
no,
saw
I
people
don't
on
They
think-
were flogging
You know
her,
what?
beating her,
Yeah,
dragging her.
That's when I knew.
They didn't get the explanation, that's all. They probably just
They
got
weren't listening.
yeah,
they
because
they
a
were
sound
like
bite.
They took what they wanted
And they
to
took
take.
the
And
one
then they
sound
go.
bite.
Yeah.
I don't want no big belly, man.
We
Full
understand
stop.
that. We
They probably didn't
understand
get
that.
the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, out
I
of
even said,
context.
even though I'm big myself.
And then they was like, oh, but you're big. We just said that.
Someone even said, you look like you're dodging salads.
Salads.
So I went and looked. I looked on his page, found his mum. Your mum is dodging salads too.
She's never eaten one
Yeah.
in her life.
Muma, Ali Muma.
She had to laugh.
In her life.
Yeah,
You're
don't.
not easy.
Never
You're
eaten
not
I
easy,
one.
pulled
Ange.
that back.
No, but guess what?
Yeah.
He came back and laughed.
You had to laugh.
Yeah,
Because
you
I
have
got
to
you.
laugh.
You
What
have
else
to
you gonna
laugh.
do?
Good
Because
now.
sometimes the trolls are funny.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
laugh
yeah,
at
yeah.
them.
You can't
Because
pay
you
no
can't
man, though.
take people that
I
are
respect
sitting
it.
on a keyboard
Yeah.
doing
Can't.
that. Any man that's around me, I don't know man like that.
Yeah.
So that's how I know they're
we
not
don't know man
serious.
like that.
Can't
Do you get
respect
what?
man
Can't
like that.
respect it, so you have to know
Little
they're not
keyboard
normal.
warriors.
Do you get what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
We can't
you
take
know, we have
that in.
top tier
Yeah.
men around.
And a lot of
us,
man
so
got a
it's
lot of
like-
energy
Always.
for girl.
Yeah.
Their energy, because I bet most of your haters
Yeah.
talk-
are men,
Yeah.
innit?
Talk on it, Kelly.
Yeah,
Don't
especially
bite
that-
your fuck.
No,
Talk
no,
on it,
talk
Kelly.
on it.
Go on, talk on it.
Especially that silly one that just shouts at women. I'm not even going to say his name.
Who's that?
Silly, I'm not going to say his name. He just shouts at women. That's all he sits there and does is shout, shout, shout. He really does my
Well,
head in.
Oh, someone that's doing bits and he shouts at women. Who could that be again?
I'm not saying anything. 'Cause he
All right,
doesn't
but carry on
deserve
talking
that.
about what does he do?
It's just,
But he talks about baby
seems to
mums
be There's a lot
all
of
day.
people
Just talks about baby
has
mums.
a lot of energy for only women,
Facts.
and not even just him. Like there's a whole narrative of these men that they just seem very angry. I just feel like they need a hug.
Yeah, because they're not getting. I feel they're not getting the type
noticed
of
that.
women that they want, and they're
But whose
angry at the
prob-
ones
whose
that they
problem
want
is
because
that?
But who's going to want them?
But whose problem is
this
that?
is it. Yeah, it's not no one's problem but their own.
But I do feel like single mums get attacked quite a lot. I don't know. I didn't notice it before. So you have to remember, me and Kelly come from like the business world of social media.
Yeah.
Yes.
So us going into this entertainment
It was
side,
an
this is
eye-opener.
new.
It was an eye-opener.
Like because my page is very positive, I've never seen a negative comment before.
Yeah, we
so
don't.
I was confused.
Because I remember posting
ev-
about finance or like something funny, but there's never any room for anyone to be like, oh, to come and shoot it down. So when you're now just gonna go be yourself in your kitchen and realize that the majority of people are mad. There's a lot of mad
it's
people
crazy.
out here.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We didn't know.
We didn't
We're just
know.
existing in our own little world, going to networking events,
Yeah.
and then come to realize that the general population are loopy.
Yeah.
They are indeed.
I don't know if COVID did it. I don't know when this started or whether people were just mad anyway.
They're just being mad.
angry.
I think a lot angry.
A lot of, yeah, there's a
But
big.
a lot of man-
I only found out recently as well myself. Remember I was saying the other week, like I didn't realize there was this feeling towards women that men have.
Yeah,
I didn't realize the
really
extent
bad.
of it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the extent. It surprised me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I thought some things were just given. Like a man
No.
does this, women do, and so it moves. But people are like, nah, Pete.
Yeah.
These guys.
I think one of-
nah. And I was like, okay.
And that's why we have to check. Well, I know we do. Like you have to check in with your boy children.
Yeah,
To make sure that they're not getting
100%.
great, like they're not getting. Obviously, what was the
100%.
thing? Adolescence,
Yeah, that's
And-
really good.
really good, and obviously it's made this big discourse. And I was just like, I check in anyway, but it did make me.
must.
Let me sit down and say, "Raw, Sonny," and ask him a few
must.
questions.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not going off the kilter because you're being raised properly, but it's, there's a real strong. We hate women.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's a big thing, which baffled me because I grew up on man love women,
Yeah.
love gal. Like that's what man grew up on.
Yeah.
But I put that out there.
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
they were
yeah.
saying to you, nah, P, you don't know what you're talking. These
Yeah,
gal.
yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah,
What?
yeah.
When did that
When we
shit
spoke-
happen?
New age girls,
Yeah.
they're called new age
Yeah,
women.
like, when did
and
that
all
happen?
They
I
love
think
that,
a lot of
yeah.
man, and we spoke on it, 'cause I think a lot of man hate this, like you say, new age women, where it's all about that, you know, like a man's got to do this and rare tear, and a lot of man feel like they can't
God forbid
match
you have
it. Like, you know, like if a
Yeah.
man, like a woman says, I want a man to go 100% and do all of this, man, like in the back of the angry, the men that can do it aren't angry.
They're just
Yeah, they're
quiet.
not.
Do you get me?
They're
They're
quiet.
cool. It's whatever.
Mind
Innit?
their business.
They're happy
Yeah.
to do whatever. Like if I
They're
have to
already
take control
doing
of the
it.
situation, they do it. If it's 50-50, they do it. They don't care. But it's the man that are like triggered by that because they can't do it.
Yeah.
Because if you got it, you got it.
Yeah.
You don't
You're only
think
mad if you
about
ain't
it.
got it, innit?
Exactly.
If a man's got bread and he's got it, he
Because
don't care
even
to
when
do it. Do you get
we
what I'm
spoke
saying?
about the,
Facts.
was it on Chizos and Gaves when we spoke about,
We got destroyed. They
was
was
it them
tearing
having
us to
100K? Was it
pieces.
the 100K?
Yeah, but they didn't take the whole conversation. So we were just saying that you there's got to be basics. As a man, you should be doing basics for yourself, regardless of anyone else in the situation, for yourself. And they said that we're gold diggers. We might as well die alone. Why are these like? They
even
were
some,
hateful.
like,
Where was this?
Who
In
said
the-
that?
In the
In the
comments.
comments, their
the
comments,
comments.
they
But
their
what was
comments
the
awful,
what was the
innit?
basics that you were talking about?
We're talking
Who
about
would
at
have said
home.
they've
If they
got-
live at home,
if a grown person so our age, like late 30s, live at home as a man
With their mum.
with their mum. But I was like, but there's stipulations. If you've just or caveats. If you've just sold a property and you've gone home, cool. If your parent is sick, cool. If it's literally a pit stop, maybe your family situation's broken down, they ignored all of that. But my thing is, if you've never ever moved out of your house, your mum's house, and you're 38, 39, that's cause for concern.
red flag.
Big red flag. And they didn't like that.
Yeah.
They were.
Because they're messaging
Yeah,
from
yeah,
their
but-
mum's house. So of course
Watching it
they
in their
don't
bedroom
like it.
quietly.
Like, it's like
on the
watching it
flat
quietly because they
mattress.
don't
It's
want to
like
wake up
talking,
mumsy.
you're talking directly to them. They're watching this like, what the?
Because they're the
They
ones that
were
are burnt.
furious.
They're
And
the
I
ones
told
that are
them
burnt.
that the mattress is the same mattress. I said, why, if they live there, then they've not even done the mum's kitchen. It's the same wallpaper
Yeah.
from 1986. The red one
No,
with
but
the
speak it
velvet.
though. Speak it
That
though.
was
You know I like.
Bro, this is big facts.
Hey, no,
This
this
is
is
facts.
big facts
No, but
because man will live at mumsy, not paying no rent, and
Ever.
still just going out raving and paying
Yeah.
money and doing whatever. And
Bottles.
not even sorting out mum's kitchen or
Nothing.
sorting out the patio.
Nothing.
Not even wash the car.
Mum's
They
council
don't
house.
Not even wash the car, you know.
To do that.
Ain't paid no rent.
They haven't even done right to buy.
Yeah,
They've
for their
done
mum.
nothing.
For their mum. All that discount.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Mad.
gone. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dash down because they all ran to my inbox
Yeah.
the day
And I
before.
can't lie, I relate to that because I'm a man that's always like, like my mum moved and left man the flat and that, and then and moved. I've always, from when I left that, always had my
love
own
that.
crib in it.
Yeah.
So I've always, you know what I mean. That for me has just always been a standard. Like, you know what I mean. Apart from when I come out of jail on probation, they
That's
put
what I'm
me
saying.
at my
There's-
mum's crib.
exactly.
But then
Okay.
as soon as that's done,
Yeah.
gone again. Because
Yeah.
man ain't trying to come in late night, have
Quietly.
no stipulations
Yeah.
and all of that. Do you get me, man's a grown man. I'm not trying to. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
get it. I get
But
it.
they don't. They do that, but they're in piranha. With, hey.
Yeah,
hey,
you're gonna
in
get
bottles.
when you speak facts in that, you're gonna get that.
You're gonna get back.
Yeah, I think-
because it touches them
does,
personally.
it does.
They're looking for. There's a lot of men that's in that position. Would you be with a man that can't fight?
Yeah, let's talk on that.
That's silly.
That
Childish.
can't fight.
Childish.
I mean,
I wouldn't even be attracted to that.
but how would you know if he can fight or not?
No.
No,
I
but
know.
like carry certain
You
a certain
know.
kind of
You
masculine
know.
energy. You
You
will
know,
know.
you just
You
have
know.
to.
Yeah, no, no.
Kind of
Come
know.
on, you
No,
know.
of course I know, but I'm just like.
No, it's a presence, you know.
It's a presence.
You know. if a
But
man
because
can fight.
otherwise, remember, we are actually women. We need to feel protected.
Yeah.
100%.
I don't want to be like, you're walking late at night, you know, you're together, oh, you've had a nice drink, you've left the bar, and then someone comes over and you're thinking, oh, I need to be like, yeah.
But imagine he got beaten up, then would you leave him?
Yeah, what about that?
Would you
Yeah,
leave
if he
him?
got tumped up.
If he got tumped up, mashed
That's a
up.
good question, you know.
No.
But one man
can't-
as well, but you ain't even like, he's not even like a hench you, just one little you that's come and mash him
Nah,
up.
don't matter who it is. Don't matter who it is.
No, why you got them bits for?
Don't matter who it is. Yeah,
You're
bad
wicked.
man, he's a bad
No,
boy.
you're mixed up.
He's a
No,
bad-
I wouldn't
nah,
leave.
it don't matter who it is. Don't matter who it is. He just happens. He takes an L on that one.
No, I wouldn't leave.
No, but he's providing, he's doing
I
all
wouldn't
the
leave.
bit. Oh, you wouldn't?
I wouldn't leave.
Well, because he got beaten up.
I'm not leaving. How can
That
I
means he
just
can't
leave?
talk
But
to
now,
you.
he
but
getting-
now you look at him differently. If
is
you're
he-
not leaving, you look at him like you kind of boy him off a little piece, innit? Like, you little dickhead.
It's
Go
gonna
and wash
hurt
up
my
the things.
heart.
Go and wash up the things before I
gonna
brack
hurt
out
my
like that. You brack you up at
Down,
Nando's.
God
Go to
forbid.
bed.
God
Go to bed.
forbid.
Go to bed.
Like that, you brack you up at
Mad.
Nando's. Yeah.
No, that's not. I can't foresee it. I cannot. It would not happen. It would not happen. But I could never be with someone that I always say I could never be with someone that if I look at you and think if I get vexed, I could thump you over. I can't be with you. Not that I hit man. I don't beat man. I don't beat man. I don't put my hand on anyone. Because if you look like I could take you, shut the hell up.
No, someone that liked you one time years ago.
Oh.
And then you said, no, I look like I could just
beat him up.
thump him down. No.
Because I'm kind of sturdy, do you know what I mean? I've got a bit of weight on me.
Yeah, so
Look at you panicking. Shut up.
Because what the hell are you about to say?
No, I know.
No, you have to look like you can do something. You have to look like you're willing to defend it to the end.
That's where it's at.
I like that.
Now you're
End.
talking about
See,
that.
that-
That's
I like
my
that.
language right there.
So you lose
That's
it.
my
I like that.
language.
Till we're all on the floor then.
Yeah.
That's what I'm with that.
So you're saying, like, say some guy just comes up and just sticks it on him and he just melts.
Absolutely impossible. I'd vomit.
Yeah.
I'd vomit.
Instant ick.
I'd vomit.
But I think you would know
You
if
could
a
see if
guy
that's
is
gonna
like that.
happen.
You can tell by a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
can tell
So you just stay.
it's
You stay
enough.
clear from those.
Yeah.
All right, then watch this then on the flip side, because they're going to say, boy, them man, they're going to say, well, that's unnecessary pressure. You're going to get a man beat up.
Yeah, exactly.
Why
Don't do
can't
that.
man walk away?
No, they can.
Yeah, you can walk away, but there's a
Why
type of way
can't
to
man
walk
take
away.
bad up?
No, I'm
Nah,
all
I think
for
they're different. You
walking
can
away,
walk
though.
away.
Especially at this age, you're
Depending.
supposed to walk away.
Yeah.
If you can walk away.
Gracefully.
Some man might be
Yeah.
walking away because they know what they'll do to that
Yeah,
man.
100%.
And
I agree.
that's very real.
But I think you can tell those guys as well. I think you can tell a lot of things, isn't it?
So you saying,
tell.
you saying you lot as women, you lot can see through the bullshit when some man might just be doing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know if they're about
See
it
if
or
they're
they're not.
shaky warriors.
Yeah,
Shaky
Warrior.
shaking. in
Shaking.
their boots.
Yeah, that's no. You can see that. You stay far away from those people. Then people are dangerous.
Just have to ask.
They'll leave you to be attacked.
They literally, they
Run
will.
off.
They
could.
will. They
But
will.
look-
Throw you
Yeah,
in the
they're
line of
gone.
fire.
They're
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, no.
All right, let's talk a little about what do you guys do? What were you guys doing before? What is it you guys do professionally as well outside of this wild space?
So originally, we'll take it back a little bit because that's how Kelly and I got close.
Yeah.
So I was doing insurance. So he was in the finance world up in Canary Wharf. I had a team. Kelly jumped on my team. So the whole thing was just the importance of everyone having insurance.
Life insurance, critical illness
Life
cover.
insurance, income protection, which is something that they don't tell us about. You
Yeah.
notice it's not advertised on the TV.
It won't be.
And things like that. So, that was a time. That was a time commission only role.
Yeah.
So that set us up for self-employment.
Yeah, we smashed it.
We
pieces.
mashed up that because we were very smart to go online.
That's
to
where
build
the
our
online
brand.
started.
Yeah, that is it.
It's weird because I don't, neither for you, I don't actually, it's going to sound so backwards, I don't enjoy social media in that way.
Yeah, I get you.
So
No,
I
get you.
came to Instagram because I realized instead of having to, because it's completely self-employed, instead of having to cold call or instead of having to be like, oh, Doug, I've done your insurance, can you give me 10 people to call? I'm not doing that, I'm lazy.
Yeah,
So I realized, hold on, social media. You go there, you speak once, 100 people, and then they book me, and now I don't have to convert anyone.
Yeah.
So we realized, okay, yeah, wicked. We go to social media, and then it it did grow from there.
Yeah, it was just easy. It was really easy.
Very
It
easy.
wasn't hard.
Because to me, outside of the entertainment side of what you lot do, I do tap into like what you lot break down. Because you lot give information. And I
Yeah.
think sometimes people are so busy caught up on the bullshit, they don't see that you lot are giving them hella game.
Yeah.
So I
We
thought-
think so.
Yeah, no, I do think
Life
so.
insurance
That's one of the
is a
main,
big thing.
that's one
Like,
of the
and
main
no one
things.
know about it till man see it.
So
and
that's
think,
why I
"Right,
said, like,
actually."
for you lot to speak on it now, because they might listen now in this different arena.
Settings,
So
I
you can-
agree.
so you can give them a little bit.
Yeah.
The rest they can
Yeah.
get when they go follow you and go follow what you
Yeah.
lot do. But
Yeah.
give them a,
But then
talk
Ange
more
done a
about it.
whole.
That was the
Ange done a
start.
180
Yeah, I just walked out.
and
I'm
decided
a
that
bit
she's,
erratic like that.
she is erratic, and then she rebranded. Who
Yeah,
are you now?
rebranded into branding, and then I coach women as well to show up as their best self.
Yes.
own
What do you
their
do
spotlight.
for branding? What do you do in
I do
branding?
those. All right,
come
baby.
on,
Let
ladies.
me
That's
get to
what
that.
you
I'll
lot-
talk
be your
about
friend's cheerleader.
my
Be
coaching.
your friend's
I'm coming to
cheerleader.
yours. Buy a
That's how
buy a business, not a
your own.
property.
Finish your own. Finish
Come
your
on,
own.
talk to them.
But yeah, what I'm really passionate about is the coaching women. That's definitely something, because a lot of women are out here, they're dimming their light or they're just cutting through, and there's things that are in their heart that they want to pursue, and they don't know how to. They're second guessing themselves, and sometimes you just need your hand held. And I've been there. I've felt stuck, a little bit stuck in the mud. You know, what way should I go, and things like that. So there's that, and then also
Confidence.
branding entrepreneurs. You know, if you brand yourself properly, the competition becomes irrelevant. Do you know what I mean? So it's all of those types of things, telling your story. Yeah, it's a whole production, really. That's why I was looking at all these cameras. I love it. I love
come on.
all of this.
Yeah, come on.
Brand
I love
yourself
all of
properly and
this,
tell your
so-
story.
That's it.
Yeah.
My friend's so dope.
Yeah.
All right, now you miss
Come on,
Kelly.
girl, give
Talk
it.
to me.
So there's I guess I hate the term, but influencer.
Yes,
I don't
it
know.
is that.
It's, whatever it is. What's my other word for it? Whatever, influencer, whatever. But then I have buy it built. So I find businesses that are successfully running and match them with people who want to buy them. So instead of people, obviously now people are really feeling the burn on the new taxes to do with property. It's literally draining some people, and I've had a mass influx of, I want to sell. So my thing is, don't buy a house, buy a business. Buy a house at some point. I'm not saying don't come with you lot in the comments. Oh, where are you gonna live? You know, saving this, especially if you live in London, saving this large sum of money to then sit in the property, and you don't have any additional streams of income. You're in the same position without that safety net of savings that you now have because it's gone into the property. My thing is, before the same time you're going to save and do that same money, you can buy a business that's already running profitably. And I realized when I was doing commercial finance, I'm doing these acquisition loans. And I'm like, imagine I'm doing the loan, but I'm like, what is it for? Remember? And I was like, hold on, these people are getting loans to buy businesses because the business is already profitable. So they're only taking 20% of their own money and buying this business. I was like, oh, no, I'm going online. I need to tell our people. Our people don't know this.
100%.
And then it was born from that.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like, even that one we went to visit when we was going to buy that chicken shop.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Chicken
the
shops are-
numbers. Like if you look at their... Remember, you're just buying a business that's...
It's already
running.
there.
It's already
running,
there. I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think anyone thinks about it. They
They
think about
don't.
setting up from
You don't have
Yeah,
to start
yeah,
from
yeah.
scratch. You don't
Ground
have
up.
to.
Yeah.
don't
Like,
have
it's
to.
proper
Yeah.
serious.
And you know, everyone loves a bit of chicken, you know.
Listen,
Yeah.
when I keep
I love
telling you,
chicken.
my joke to the
Chicken and
girls,
pizza, innit?
chicken and pizza. No, because my joke to the girls is, you lot keep looking for this office man. Go and look about the kebab owning man.
Yeah,
you see
that
man that
one.
own kebab shop.
Yeah.
You see man that own chicken shop, pizza shop.
Yeah.
Those are the man. You like, what this corporate man? Those ones
They're
there.
mashing peas,
Yeah.
sending it
Yeah.
back to Italy
The
and
nu-
The
Turkey.
books look
and that.
good,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
That's
books
what
look
happened to the
good.
shop we was gonna buy. Listen, you see pizza, any fast food, and any business that is relying on food takeaway, not sitting in. Eat in restaurants, stay away unless you're a restaurateur. You see takeaway food. No matter what is happening socio-economically, it's not going to stop.
Yeah.
Even if you've got £10 or you've got 100 grand, you're still going to eat food.
Yeah.
And you're still, and people still going to eat out, even if they've got no money, they still
Yeah.
will find the money to eat out.
100%.
So that's really the specialist. We do like other stuff, like people want property businesses, the whole range. But I'm like, if you're new to this and you've saved this money and you're like, oh, I don't want to buy a house, what next? I'm like, fast food,
Yeah.
no brainer.
What's the average prices of the businesses when you see?
So when I say, like, I hate not hate average, but like what I say is entry level is a business that's anywhere from 80 to 120k for full price, but you would only need 20 or 25% of that yourself, and the rest you're getting a loan because it's taking the loan on the numbers of the business that's already there.
Yeah.
So that's what.
It's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer.
Listen, dropping gems.
Welcome to winners.
I know. And they think we're just silly women
Silly
standing in the kitchen. I like it though.
Yeah, I like that.
I like it. I love it.
No,
That's what I'm
that
saying.
was one
I
of the
love
main
it.
reasons why I wanted you, because I see when I look at things, I look at everything. So I see what you lot are doing on all sides of it, and I'm like, what? No one ain't listening to them. Well, no, obviously people are listening.
Yeah,
to you,
but
you're not listening to that side of
They're
things
not.
really.
People
the
love
way you
fucking.
should be.
Yes.
But look at
People love
them
fucking,
coming
yeah.
and dropping gems on your head tops.
Yeah.
But anyway,
The head top.
yeah, on the head top.
On your neck back.
on the head top.
Yeah.
But yeah, we move. But on a side note, back to the Shegries. So
We love it.
the
We
swinging,
love
the
it.
swinging,
we
the-
like what-
we were
what-
talking
what-
swinging the
let's
other
go
day.
back
We
over
were
it.
talking swinging on you lot show. You lot was talking about swinging and that. You said that you would be. You said.
Jesus.
You said
You said it because you asked me.
that you would be kind of more game.
No, first of all, let's clarify. I said.
What you mean, like
if
swinging?
My husband.
I mean, like swinging, like
I
Yeah,
said
swing.
swing.
If
Like
my
balaclava dub.
husband.
Do
They
you
wear
know
masks. They wear little masks. They like just masquerade thing.
No face, no case.
I said only if if I had a husband and my husband said that is exactly what I said. But everyone was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "You lot are not listening." That was the
Got
exact.
husband.
So what?
No.
Husband would be
Husband
allowed
name-
to just swing it about.
No,
Or
you
you
swing.
fools,
People
fools,
swing
fools.
together. innit?
Yeah.
People swing
I hear
together.
it, I hear
You know what I mean? Yeah.
People swing as a couple.
Yeah. Swinging. Yeah, that's what it
That's
would
what
be in
swinging-
it.
yeah.
Yeah. So if your husband said, then
Yeah.
then
I
it's-
would think about it. I also said I would consider it.
That means you do it, man. Come on, let's keep it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Because I also said it
let's not
depends.
split
Like, what's
hairs.
the reason? Is the reason that this is dead?
No,
Or
he's
is
not
the
saying
reason-
that.
Yeah, 'cause you
No,
can
because
buy-
there could be different reasons.
Yeah.
Or is it that
So-
you've always wanted to do this and you've never felt brave? And, like,
So he brought it to the table.
yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, cool.
So it's like if he brought it to the table, I would be willing to have a discussion and okay. Because if it's like this is dead, forget it. Let's just pack it in.
Man, them don't really want to share their tun though.
Exactly.
This is what I'm
So
saying.
if a man
Which is
says
why
to
if
you,
the man
if a
boy
man
is
says
like,
to you, yeah, listen, I want to see you get laying
Yeah,
down
yeah,
by
that's
next man,
mad.
you might
God
as well start.
forbid.
You gotta look into that.
God
You gotta look into that. Because we don't really want to
God
share those.
forbid.
If he said, if a man, them will usually come with a threesome argument, but when the man that says, where he wants to see you get,
No, that can't be. That can't
Yeah,
be right.
babes, I want to swing, but you might have to stay at home.
That's not.
that's
No,
what
that's
swinging
not
does.
swinging. Dog, what the hell? You went left there.
That's what swinging does.
Dog, that's cheating.
That's cheating. That's cheating.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
cheating.
say no.
That's cheating. At least he's notifying. He's notifying of
yeah.
the cheating, I guess.
Mad,
Okay.
mad.
You're letting
Yeah,
them know.
yeah.
They're not cheating if you're letting them know, though, for real, isn't it?
It's not really cheating if you're letting them know. You're saying, babes, I want us to swing, but I'm gonna go and swing.
So
one
you're
up.
no,
that's
you're
true.
notifying of the cheating. But if the person doesn't, I don't know. What's that?
You know,
Yeah, I'm going to cheat. But if the person says, okay, then that's not cheating, is it?
Yeah.
Is cheating about consent?
Or if you say if he was to like present the question to you, like, babe, what you think about swinging?
I'd have a discussion.
Then you have the discussion, but
you're
you
open
agree
to discussion.
it. Yeah, you
And
agree
you
to
were
it.
not open to discussion. I hear that.
You know what
I
I mean?
heard that.
And you agree to it, but then like a week later, he says, "Yeah, you know, you said we're on the swinging thing, but I'm gonna go and swing today."
No, but that's
No,
not.
what? No,
Doug,
no,
Doug's letting it go, you know.
you know what?
Doug's
You
got his
might
backpack.
be a
Doug's
ready.
Doug's making
I'm
it
just
clear.
devil
Like,
advocate. I'm
scenario.
just devil advocate. Don't mind me.
I know, I love it.
yeah,
He makes a whole story.
Of his
yeah,
own.
yeah. Come on, if you're gonna make, you gotta make the story as well.
Yeah.
Where you're Jamaican heritage.
We both are.
Both. I was
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
There
but
you
when
go.
did you think I was wrong?
No, I probably thought you. I was just gonna let you say it for yourself. You know.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Ooh, them
People
ones, you know,
think
where
I'm
do you
like-
think you're
That
from?
didn't make
They're
me
aggressive.
feel-
Right?
Yeah.
Who look at
Well,
where
were you gonna say, Pam?
You know she's aggressive.
No, sorry,
She's
pal.
a
I saw
rapper.
it. I saw it there for that moment.
ready-
Still
ready
old
to dash
school
the
ad. I
cup.
saw
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I am. I've got triggers.
She has triggers.
No, I knew anyway, Carl. The piece of bashment you lot was listening to on the way there. You have to both be yardies to be listening that you lot was rolling.
How
into
did
them.
you know?
What?
Oh, because you called it.
You called me,
Yeah.
innit?
Yeah.
And that weren't no.
You don't.
Well,
That
well,
weren't
no
no. It weren't no
bashment.
Sean Paul. You gotta be. You gotta really know the thing.
Old school.
Old school.
The kind of
Proper
bashment I
thing.
don't know about.
Yeah, the thing you wouldn't know.
It's
Yeah,
Christmas
yeah, yeah,
music.
yeah.
It was Christmas
Yeah, I'm
music.
stuck in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 90s
I'm
dance
stuck.
was where
I
it's
love
at.
it
Still,
best.
that's the best
Oh,
era.
I do listen to
Yeah.
New School. I'm not gonna lie. I'm on the foolishness.
Yeah, not
I'm
really.
on
Like, I
the
don't know the
foolish-
songs. Like, when
I
you
know
know
you
I
listen
do
to New
know
School
me.
for them
I'm-
swinger talk. You listen to Vibes and all that.
Yeah.
Cause Vibes are bad boys, like, what do you mean?
That's why you listen to Vibes.
See, she listens to Vibes.
No, like
Massacre.
Listen, I really appreciate.
But you like Vibes though, like?
Of course.
Oh, come on.
World boss, come on.
World
World
boss.
boss.
When
World
World boss
boss.
is singing certain
World
tunes.
boss.
Yeah.
No, you're
Tech,
serious.
Tech Buddy and them tune. That's one of my
Big,
favorite. Let me
but
not
it's,
name
but it's serious music.
one of my favorite tunes.
But it's really.
What? Tech Buddy.
That's your favorite song.
One of them.
Okay.
Tech Buddy girl. You think me easy? One of them. She's trying to analyze me.
Yeah, she's trying to.
Because that's a bad tune, you know.
Like that tune.
That's
She got a lot from you saying
yeah,
that.
that's one of my favorite Vibes tunes. That one.
Yeah.
Because there's many, do you know what I mean? There's a lot to
Tech
choose
Buddy
from.
talk. You know there's a bad boy tune.
Big
Like?
tune. Tech Buddy.
It's there singing.
Girl, you take me easy.
All right. Doug knows the thing.
You two are troublemakers.
No, not
Big
even.
time.
Not even. That reminds me. My barber today, the other barber, he said to Arch you lot when he's here, because he was venting. His girlfriend turned around yesterday and said she's going mobs with her friend.
Okay.
He's saying he wasn't taking it on a okay, calm like I used
What's
to.
the problem?
He's vexed and he said
What? He's vexed for his girl going mums.
Yeah, he said he has to drive with her for the extra 20 minutes, sit down with her, cuss, call her mum downstairs,
What?
start telling off everyone.
All
What
to
do you
go
think
mobs?
about this? He said
Why
she's going
She's
mobs.
going with her girls.
Her and one girl.
That's what's the. Does he not go away with anyone?
Probably does, but he's saying of all the countries, why are you going mobs?
Yeah,
But surely, okay. So whatever problem he's made up in his head, sure. So obviously he's clearly talking about cheating. If she's a cheater here.
Yeah.
So what difference
Can't
does it
stop
make?
cheating.
I said to him, the first thing I said to him is free will is a powerful thing, you know.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's the issue? Whatever you've made up in your head, it's true for anywhere. It's
Yeah.
true for down the road at work.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree
Can't
with that.
stop.
It's
I
true
can't
for
really
Jamaica.
stop.
It's true for France.
I said to him, if
anywhere.
anything, if you feel that way, because you know what goes on over there, because it can
Yeah,
get
but why do you
active.
think she's part of that?
But my
Yeah,
thing
true
is,
that.
Yeah, true.
yeah, I said
It's
you
true,
gotta
you
look at
gotta
her
look
and
at
why are
that.
you thinking?
Yeah.
For me-
Why are you thinking?
Listen.
But the girl she's going with is a cheater. That
Yeah,
cheated
that's
on
what.
a man
Okay, so
the
they don't
other
trust
day.
together.
Okay.
But for me,
Does that change? Does that change the
That's different.
dynamic?
No, that is
It
different.
does change, but
So
then
that
the
means
same
man in the
thing-
apartment
Yeah.
and all of that.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
but I
I'll be
couldn't say
honest.
that's two different people still,
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
but
Just
you're
because
gonna
I
get-
do
alright, watch
something,
this.
Kelly ain't gonna do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Just
if you
because
if
Kelly
you
do
go
something,
off
I'm
with a
gonna do
man
it.
Facts.
and the man's talking to you and his bridges there,
Yeah, but
you're
my
gonna have
girl,
to
my
you
girl
might have
should
to
know.
just have a
My girl should
conversation.
know to just go
Might
on
hold
about
the
And
it.
go home to a bed. At the
Go on
end of the
about
night.
like if you're with your girl and it's 30, like he ain't got a 30 girl then, because if he can't like my
Yeah,
girl,
'cause he's in
like,
his
go
head.
He's in
on,
his head.
go on,
Yeah.
go
Do
with
your
the
thing.
guy.
You got-
thing.
Fly Dubai, don't wear
if
because
she
when
says
I'm
she
ready
wants
to
to
cut
go
out,
there,
I'm
I'm
out.
not
Go
asking
in.
no, I'm not
Free
giving
will.
you no, I'm not even telling you. Just yeah, babes.
Nah, that's wrong.
No, I'll tell her, but, like, babes, I'm going, you know, man, we fly,
Yeah, I
innit?
don't think
Man,
there's-
we fly out, so if
Yeah.
I'm cutting out, I might not even know till like 2
That's
days from
me.
now.
That's me.
Oh, yeah, that's
and I'm
cool.
gone or
I'm
something.
alone.
Yeah,
I've
we're just
noticed,
gone.
so, you know what, I'm going.
I don't think that's
Yeah.
an issue.
So
That's all right.
that you can't be
So
one
you
way
think
and
that
then.
you should, it's more something, it's an issue between them more than
Yeah.
there's no
Issue
ge-
for him, more it sounds like.
It's between
To
them because
trust.
he's got something in his head about her.
yeah,
Yeah.
because there's no geographical solution to a relationship
There
problem.
isn't. So you're literally thinking it's because you're blaming it on mobs and because she's going with a cheating friend, but that's her
If she's a
cheating
cheater,
friend
she's a
here.
cheater.
Does she not go out with the friend here? The
Or
same
he-
thing
or
that's
he
happening.
knows
No, but
what-
this
or
is
he knows
no,
what
but
he
come
was
on,
guess-
going
I
on with
but
guess
his
Doug,
it's
moms.
the
but Doug,
same
let's give
environment, innit?
let's give a perspective though to help him out still because it goes down in mobs, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
let's be
mobs
real.
It goes down. It goes down in Dubai.
Yeah, but now it's
it
a
goes
more,
down in
it's that
Miami.
environment.
I just
yeah,
think
it's that environment. Man pouring a 1942 down her neck.
Did you like
she's leaning her
Miami?
head.
Did you like
But-
Dubai?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
she's not
yeah.
going to Dubai. He'd probably feel the same about
But
those
then
places.
I feel like if
He's saying of all the countries, if you want a break, why are you going mobs?
But then he has to
she's
check.
gonna
But
party
then
on
if
holiday.
you
She wants
put
to
it this way, if
party.
you got a strong girl, if you like put it this way, I just look at it always like this. It comes down to you choose the wife, innit?
100%.
Like so, I
I
just
kinda
think
told
if
him that
you
he
have to like my partner, the way I am, go where you're going.
Yeah.
100.
I don't even think about it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not really on all that. Like, I won't even ring you.
I'm not even.
Like, do you get what I mean?
I'm not
Like,
watching you to
you
see
touch
what
in
you
when
want
you
to
touch in, innit?
If that's what you
Man,
want to do it.
do what
I'm
you're
watching
doing.
you and saying, is
Yeah.
that what you
Because
want to do? Yeah.
if now, let's say you did get like with that kind of freedom, let's say you did do something, let's say with that kind of freedom man gives you, you do break that freedom,
That's what you're
Yeah.
saying.
that's on you.
Done,
Because
yeah.
then when man's cut, like, and you're with next madman that's
Yeah.
dragging you around the flat and doing or whatever you're doing, that's on you.
Why
You
do you
had-
have to find the
'Cause you
madman?
know
Yeah,
that's how
no,
it
because
goes.
sometimes
That's
that's
how
why
it
they
goes.
get the
That's how it
madman.
goes.
They get that's how
It
it goes.
does
They
go
get the
like that, for
madman,
true.
and then they start to realize what they had, and then you get what I'm saying.
He
So
said that she wants. He said, and she said she wants to go baller league. He's like, you don't even like.
What's
football.
that?
nah, she did a lot.
Doing a lot of that.
Her Bridges got her on tour.
Doing a lot.
Her Bridges got her on
What's
summer
that?
tour.
Baller league. Yeah, so you know,
You know the way that her Bridges got her on
baller
summer
league
tour.
is this new thing that's just started. Like it's a football thing.
Yeah.
But it's only influencers and rappers.
What,
And
in mobs?
Yeah, no,
No,
it's
in
in
England.
England.
In
So it
England.
plays every
Oh.
Monday on Sky.
It plays every
Basically,
Monday on Sky.
all the players are like, it's like influencers that kind of run the teams.
Okay.
But the players are like non-league or they
Yeah,
weren't
lower
playing
league
pro
players.
or
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
Okay.
that.
But
so it's kind of
she's not in a football. So he's saying, what do you mean you want to go baller?
Well, I'll go there. 'Cause all
Oh,
the
so you can go
influencers
there
are
and
there.
watch. So you
Go
can
and
Yeah,
watch
but
it.
then when you
Go
go
watch
there
it.
and watch at the Copper Box, all
But
the,
he's saying when
you
he's
know-
going to watch Crystal Palace every week, she's
You're not coming.
interested.
Nah.
But now you want to go baller league, go watch
Okay.
PK Humble busting 2 wine and all them things. there.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
Shaking up
she's doing too
himself.
much.
Ah, that's all
You
that.
see him running up his.
Yeah, nah, he needs to drop her out still. She's doing too much.
Yeah.
She's
kind of.
sound-
No. You know
But-
what it is?
but they're young,
Bridget,
though.
They're
Bridget
young.
young.
No, she
Bridget's
really-
doing too
A
much.
brethren, it's the brethren that's
The
the
brethren-
But that's her
drawing her out.
brethren. She's not drawing her out. She
Nah,
wants to
because
go.
yeah, but you
But-
know
wants
what?
to
No,
go.
but
Free
some women like to be outside.
But
But
then
she
if-
clearly does though. She wants to be outside because
No, but what?
we don't do the same stuff.
No, I know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, because you won't come. I'm going Malta. Kelly won't.
I'm not going,
touch
like, I
there.
What we
won't
got
go.
motor for?
Freedom Street.
So it's not. You can't blame the
R&B
friends.
things that weekend.
Yeah, that's what I said. What was
Yeah.
gonna be heaving.
No, it's gonna be disgusting.
My man was looking at the
Not gonna
flats.
be
They were
nice.
100 and something pound because
What do you mean?
because we was doing R&B, yeah. So he was looking for the
Gone
flats.
up now,
But
isn't
they're
it?
gone.
And then my
No,
brother
there's
was
none.
like, "Alright, Freedom Street. We need to sort the flats." But the man went and checked the flats at £800.
Yeah, and then now
Well,
there's-
it went
no,
up
but-
to 800.
No, excuse me, people.
We got them.
people
There ain't even
Okay.
no flats now.
There's none. People are talking about flying to Sicily and getting boat.
Yeah,
What?
all of that's dead.
All of that just to go Malta.
Oh, it's not that
Yeah,
deep.
it's done
It's
now.
not. That's
Nah,
when you
I'm
love
done. I'm not
outside
going
too
more.
much.
I'm done. I just said, now we'll go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because now, if you're, do you
100%.
know why? Because there's a rule. My rule is if you get to a certain figure, I might as well go somewhere proper.
Yeah.
100%.
And you know what's
I
mad?
agree.
And you know what's
Facts.
mad? What my brethren said
Yeah.
about that
Facts.
whole thing. My brethren was like, you know what? It's like we don't care where we go. Like
Yeah.
we're good wherever we go, whatever
Yeah.
venue. But he's just saying Malta for that week is going. And I've been Malta before, so I know what Malta's saying.
Yeah, me
innit?
too. It's not even
for that
big.
week. The island is
Me
going
too.
to be.
Same.
It's small.
It's
Small
small.
island, still.
And you remember you got the Italians. And remember, and
Yeah.
you got the whole of the UK conversion on that island. You got the Italians, you got the Spanish. You get
Yeah.
me? They're all going to be there as well.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be a lot. It's
gonna be
and
awful.
you only got that one little strip and rare tear.
Exactly.
It's not gonna be
mad.
nice.
Yeah, it's not going to be nice. The events will be, but then when everyone kind of falls out of where they are and then goes into the roads, like
Yeah.
you're at
I
toy
don't
room.
think they have
you've
the
got
in-
toy room
I
there.
don't
You're at
think
the
they have
different clubs and
infrastructure
that.
for
Yeah,
it.
and you're at these different clubs. It's just going to be a little bit hectic.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I think as well it's.
That's what I get scared of.
I think it's the hotel. I think a lot of people will go for like the lower tier.
Can I
Possibly.
tell you something? The island is so small. The amount of people that are about to descend on the island, all the way from top tier to low tier, is going to be packed.
Yeah, it's mad.
I feel like you
Everything-
Yeah, I
lot.
just
I
want
feel
to
like
see
you
people
lot
in my
go top tier.
hotel.
Yeah, top tier.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Yeah, no, I'm going. So I
it
picked a
scares
good
me.
hotel. So hopefully didn't see too much
Oh, so you're the bachelor
ruffians.
lover, yeah.
No, I'm not. It's my cousin's birthday. I wouldn't normally.
Yeah.
The
It's
last
gonna be a
place,
vibe.
like last raving place I went, 17, 18 Dream Weekend. I ain't touched the next raving holiday.
yard.
Not really in it, yeah. Yeah. I ain't been, just go on a little holidays. Not really.
I would like it.
don't
I like the
anymore.
idea of it because I would love the event. But you see the other bit to get to the event, I would like have a meltdown.
Like it's even in the morning, you wake up, you just everyone's
Yeah,
looking in your
you're
face.
gonna go
Like, when I think of
downstairs to
Jamaica,
breakfast. There's gonna be people.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know.
Yeah.
everyone's just in your face.
Impossible.
Like it's awful. Like it's not nice.
Nah, it ain't.
mad.
It ain't. It's a bit long.
See, when you lot are out, you're not single, right? All right, we won't use the example. Guys. This all on you. It's all on
Why
you.
does it have to all of
Because she
was
just took
single
herself
once
out the
before.
I was
equation.
single once.
All right, you can chip in.
You can still chip, yeah.
How do you like a man to approach you, or do you even want to be approached when you're out? Because you know there's a lot of guys that don't even want. It's like
Times have changed.
Times have
No, I
changed
don't
where
mind.
it's
Like chivalry's
I'm
dead.
old school.
all yeah.
No, it's not,
I'm old
though.
school. You have to have confidence.
That's what I believe. Step
It's
with
confidence.
confidence.
Step with chest. And if it's not,
Not
with
belly
chest,
though,
forget
not
it.
belly.
Not belly.
Don't leave
Here,
it.
not
Don't
here.
step with belly, just chest.
I
You know what I see? No belly.
say all of that. No, but I say all of that to say if I really like the guy, I wouldn't just.
You're
you
a
know,
liar.
sometimes you can end up
She's lying, she's
interacting,
lying.
She's lying,
but you
yeah.
can grow to someone.
You're
that,
lying.
And
When?
send him to
When?
the gym.
And then
When?
then call man fat when you want to argue with him.
No, I wouldn't do that. I don't like that.
She wouldn't do that.
No, I don't like words.
She wouldn't do
No,
that.
I
That's some
don't
of the people
like
that
that.
No, she's
I
not
don't
gonna do
like
that.
words.
But you're not. You don't. Let's come on.
You know why I'm saying that?
I know why you're saying that, but okay, is it here now? No.
No, but they went to the gym, bro.
Yeah, but it's not here now. Even the gym couldn't help.
Yeah. You like that. You like
Yeah,
that.
put her in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Put her in the kitchen,
You're
innit?
not in the kitchen. You're not in the
We
kitchen.
thought we was in the car.
Thought she was seasoning chicken.
She's lying. She's lying. That's it. She's lying. She's not going to see past it. She's not. You're not.
Maybe.
Well, not see past the belly, you mean?
She's not.
Yeah,
She's
see
not.
it there.
She's
Yeah,
not.
see it.
But presence is everything.
Presence is.
Just.
Like when you
Very,
walk
you
into
know.
the room, I don't want to walk into the room and there's no shift. Like there has
Shake
to be
up the
shake
room.
up the room, but silently. Don't be in there. Don't do no wahala. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
don't talk too much.
Don't
as
do no
well.
cartwheels.
No,
Just-
exactly. Don't
Yeah.
start.
Too much.
Don't do all of that. But when a quiet presence and people,
But it's loud, isn't it?
yeah, like you, someone will
Heavy.
probably look and be like, that is. Look at this.
It's the way you're describing. You're just
Yeah,
going,
because this is man saying, see, this is how women don't know what they
Yes,
want.
it needs to
What
be-
man,
it needs
man
to
to
be-
walk in quietly but be loud.
No,
How does
not
that
be
work?
loud.
No, because you know what
I
I'm
know
talking
what
about.
you mean. I know
I know
what
what
you
you're
mean.
talking.
Because
Yeah.
the
Hounds
presence
knows
is
what we're
loud.
talking
The
about.
presence is
The
loud.
aura.
It's a great
The aura.
Right, not
Man
the
need
words,
that aura.
not
The
the
aura,
clothes,
yeah.
not the excitement.
Yeah, just the
nothing.
aura.
Just
Yeah.
being in the room is enough for people to be like,
Being.
Yeah, who that?
there you go. That's it.
Yeah.
So man, them can still, because I think man can. That's never gonna change.
It's never gonna stop.
I think it
people approaching
shouldn't.
people. It shouldn't, because what is that then? That's why they're at home angry, typing.
But now everyone's typing. Now people are approaching each other online now. No one's.
Yeah,
people
no.
have lost the skill of
Like,
Yeah,
face
it's
to
sad,
face interaction.
it's sad, yeah.
Remember, you used to
I
have to
think
chirp
it's
to
dying
gal,
out,
you
yeah.
had to move to a thing and be like, yeah,
Think
boom.
of what
see my
it done
brethren
for
try-
men's confidence,
Yeah.
though. Knowing that you've got to chirp the girl. Like, that was the thing.
You
There's
know,
no
like when man
online.
used to pull like a girl's arm and say, yo, what go on and all
With
of
your
that.
big self.
See my brethren
Man's
do it, she
spinning
called
them
feds
round
on
But
and
it.
now,
What?
No, I'm joking.
Oh.
I'm joking.
I was like, what?
No, but that's how it's got now. That's how it's
yeah,
got
but you
now.
can't. Yeah, but you can't.
You can't do it though.
No,
boy.
but,
can't do that.
can't
but
do
if
that.
I was walking and a man, because my thing, you're not gonna.
You can't pull an arm no more. That's
I
why I
can't
said
pull
you
it
can't
up.
do
That's
that
why I'm
no
trying to
more.
simply
But
try to
they
say
used
that
to
this
pull your
generation
arm
you
and they
can't
will
do it.
say, like, it used to be
I was
normal.
cussing from then. Don't touch me.
Nah,
No, just
that was
No, but
pulling
like,
arm
even
was-
that.
pulling arm
See,
was
when that
risky.
don't touch me, I'm like, what do you mean don't touch
No,
me?
because what do
Yeah,
you
then you kind
No,
of
no,
have
no,
that
man,
chat.
this kind of-
I know
that's
what
how it
Dom's
was.
talking
You
about.
What do you mean don't
You
touch
gotta
me?
Like,
have
you
you gotta have
can
escape.
have a little
You gotta have
beef,
escape.
but then you're cool.
Everything. You gotta
Why
be
you
ready.
mean
Don't
touch
touch me.
me?
Can we go to the bar, man?
Because
Grab a
they
juice
just-
and you know that's how you used
No,
to
but they
just-
might have just done a little touch.
That's worse. Don't.
I don't know.
Touch me.
I feel like someone's touched me before.
Yeah,
back
you
in the
start
day.
fight.
She's done that before. She starts fighting.
Aaron, now. Is that how you go? You're throwing hands?
Yeah. Not like that, but she just.
Yeah, who the fuck
I mean,
is touching?
someone gave her money one
No,
time. Like,
okay,
to
no.
keep
I'm going to
quiet.
tell the story because you're making it sound like I'm violent.
No, but you were in a
Tell
bad
the
mood
story.
that day.
Tell the story. Tell the story.
No, she said we're gonna go out. It's gonna be nice. I was like, okay, cool. This is when COVID's just, you know, when they first let us back out to party,
Yeah, like in the
but
gritty
still
six.
restrictions.
So that's
right.
about- yeah,
Day
yeah,
party.
yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool. Big things like that, I don't really like them. No problem. Let's go. So we go and then we get there, and it's like in a, it's like, how can I describe it? First of all, we had to walk through like a car yard, yeah, and then you go in, and it is a venue, but I'm already distressed because where are we? We've gone through some door thing, like got low, so I'm already vexed.
Where is this? This ain't Woolwich, is it?
No, it was far.
East, far down east.
It was summer of love.
Summer of
Where
love.
will you think?
Big up Chizzo.
up Chizzo.
Yeah,
Big up
yeah.
Chizzo.
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
So it's like it was an
yeah.
outdoor place. Remember, it's
Like,
COVID.
man.
You're only allowed to be out and whatever. So big up Chizzo. It was Summer of Love. So we've gone there. We've got a table because I'm not going to go out without that. We've got the table. Fine. The police come. Everyone has to leave. So you have to leave. They're going to go out and I don't know what, count us or whatever they're going to do. Then we're allowed back in. But they've now closed the inside bit of the venue. So now we've come to the table and I can see man at my table. Standing
Yeah,
on the
it was
table.
our table. We paid for that table.
We've paid for the table.
disgusting
Just us.
things,
We've paid because
yeah.
we've paid for the table. I can see man standing on the table, sitting on the thing. So I'm like, oh, you know,
But
like,
remember,
can you
they've
get
done that
down?
because they know me, though. They
You
didn't
hear the
just
voice though?
randomly.
Can you get that? She never said it like that.
I
though.
did.
I know.
No, I did start
Like
like
that.
that.
Like, just that boy move from the
Look like you have money. You have money.
You.
No, I
Time out.
didn't.
Yeah,
No, I
money.
didn't. No, I
You
didn't.
don't time out.
I didn't. What I said, oh, can you get down? That's our table. Ignored. Okay, yeah, get down. get down.
But you
That's on
acknowledge that
table.
they were on the table because I know them.
Okay, but I don't know them.
Yeah, okay, but
Yeah,
they
and you're
came to
thinking,
the
I pay my
table.
money for this
I
table.
don't know them.
No, you
what
can't
you're
just
on.
come fast up yourself on my table.
And they were standing on the table.
Oh, standing on the table.
On the table
Yeah,
and around.
yeah.
So I said, okay, get
big
down.
But them lot, no, but the thing is, I will back that, but they have money.
That's
So
my
the
issue
thing
wasn't
is-
the money.
Oh,
my
you
issue
knew
was
them.
my
Yeah, so
table.
You don't know them.
So you know goons.
Oh,
But
you
it's
knew
my
them.
table.
know.
They were goons.
No, they
No,
weren't
they're not
good.
goons.
They
They're
weren't
they-
On the table.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
back in the
Man
day.
them,
you
man
know.
them, man them, man them, man
Man
them.
them. I don't know them.
Yeah.
So,
Why you got me?
because I don't know them. I don't know them. You're standing on my table and I've asked you about 4 times to get down. So now I stood on the table. Okay, get down. You're ruining my vibe. Get down. So then
On my
he
table that I
said
paid
something
for.
like, exactly. And I'm like, oh, he's like, oh, but they took us out of our table. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. This is our table. Get down. Like, at least stand around it. You're standing on the
100,
table.
100.
and
Yeah,
sitting
no,
in the
it's true
chairs.
though, it's true.
So I'm like, get down. So he was not listening. So I may have
Drapes,
May have.
gone to
drapes.
the back of the
On
to
the neck
remove
of the-
him.
Where did we?
back of the
So doing the
jacket.
collar, the jacket thing.
Right.
So was he small?
No.
No,
No,
but
he's not
leverage. The leverage of the pull,
Yeah,
will
yeah.
draw him backwards. Body mechanics.
You know, like that science. So then his thing was, started running up his mouth. I'm like, get down. What are you gonna do? Fight me? Lol.
Come on now.
Yeah.
So then he's taken out one idiot £50 note and dashed it at me. Oh, that was it.
Now you gotta do just
Yeah,
50.
Yeah.
But what are you doing?
Yeah, just it was
£50
it was a bit,
at me.
Yeah,
it was
that
a
makes
bit
no sense.
chaotic. It was
Yeah.
a bit
Makes no
chaotic.
sense.
But you know
It
what?
got
We were
chaotic.
locked up for how long?
I don't care. Don't stand on my table.
It was the first.
I don't know you.
It was the first
Yeah,
time.
everyone was
now.
acting
What was
up.
you
We
saying,
just
Everyone was
wanted
acting
the
up.
vibes.
So what was you saying when this was all
She's
going
like,
on?
oh, Kelly, don't be like that.
Don't
She
cause
was,
me trouble.
she was like that. She was like this. Kel, don't let my money. I'm money.
Yeah,
my boy.
I mean, I
Took
picked
the
it up and
50
gave it
back.
to my
Waiting for another
cousin.
50.
No,
Yeah,
I
we're
actually
not
didn't
just
need it, so
gonna
I
do-
picked it up.
Yeah,
She got the
That's it,
50. She's
my
all
cousin.
telling man, yeah, go on, make yourself a drink. Go on, yeah.
Alright, man.
You know
Nah,
what I mean? Like, man,
Listen,
paying for
nah,
the shit.
if it's the first day out, I get it. Cause everyone's on a bit of a mad one. He's
Yeah.
on
It
a
was
mad
that.
one.
COVID
You
was
were
mad.
just in a because I remember this is the first time I've actually
gonna
gone
say
out
she
with
was
you
in a mood.
properly.
Yeah.
She was in
Yeah,
a bit
she
of a
was in a bit
mood.
of a mood.
Even Mel
What
was
are they
like,
doing?
"What's wrong with your bedroom, bro?"
Because you tricked me
Like,
into going there.
do you get what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but
she was
we're
in a
here
bad
now.
mood.
But we're here now, so you have to.
Yeah, we're here now, and I was having a good time until I came back in and saw the people standing there. And it's the fact they're ignoring me. And then you thought
I
£50
know.
was going to help.
You're in the right, and they're in the wrong. I can't
see?
even question that one. You're in the
Do you
right.
see?
on that
£50.
one.
But she gets very fixated on certain
something.
things.
Yeah.
And then she always wants to understand why.
Why did you do that?
I think it's like.
Why did you do that?
Yeah, like
I'm never going to get past why. You
Yeah.
see, if I'm stuck on why, there's no point.
nothing can.
Answer
yeah.
the why.
Yeah.
Why?
I hear you.
Why did you do that?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, please let it go. Why?
I just wanted to have a
Fuck
good
that
time,
shit.
man.
I
Just wanted to have a good
Shit.
time. It's my
Why?
cousin's
It's been a
birthday.
She did
while.
wanna have a
It
good
was
time.
vibe.
Yeah,
I
fuck
did.
that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
Fuck the
Why?
party.
Fuck the
Yeah, yeah.
party.
This ain't no summer of love.
Do you know what I did?
This is summer of destruction.
Yeah, I'm ready to mash it all up. I went to the car.
wanted to mash it all up.
They were still partying. I went to the car. I got a meal deal,
Yeah,
and I
that's
sat
what
in
she
the car
does
and
as
ate my
well.
sandwich.
With
you're
Kelly,
one of them.
Kelly's the friend. This is what we have
You're
this
one of them.
discussion. You know, some friends
I'm
get
sticking
upset.
to what I'm on. Yeah. Ignorant and she
Yeah,
gets all
some
ignorant on
friends
it.
get
I hear it.
upset if you walk out.
Yeah.
Kelly will walk out of a dance, and I will just know that she's gone.
Yeah, I don't say.
But
bye.
you know,
But if
when
we're
they
two
say
up,
we've
if we're
all
two up,
come
you can't do that.
together,
Yeah, if we come together, if you're two up, if it's just you two, she can't leave you.
no, I wouldn't.
she wouldn't. But
But I would tell her I'm gone.
I'm gone. I can still stand there.
No, I hear it.
I don't care, and I don't.
Nah, I hear it. When the rage takes me, I hear it.
No, not
Yeah.
even rage. She's talking about normal. Like, so we'll go out.
But this is just normal.
Yeah, and then what
No,
will
no,
happen
no,
to
no,
me?
no, you can't come
Halfway
out with us
through,
for
I'll
a
be
while
like,
after.
I'm going to my house.
She just decides.
Go
She
to my
makes a
house.
decision. You have to understand. You might just say this.
But what leads you to
Yeah, go on, go on,
what
go on,
No,
leads
because
you
she's
to
on the
leave it?
spectrum.
Yeah.
Like she's like.
I'm
Oh, you
done.
said that earlier. You can say it again now.
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm more having a discussion about it because.
Right. So it's a real.
No, it's a
proper-
real
Yeah,
thing. So
yeah.
people don't. You have to. I understand her
I get it.
enough.
I hear it.
You
When
gotta
I'm
know
ready to
people for
go-
who they are and don't take offense to it.
Facts.
Yes.
And I
Big
think
facts.
people don't understand their friends.
I think as a friend, and I say this to people at times, sometimes I'll be talking to someone like, oh, how did you know that? How did you know that? I say, because if I'm going to be your friend, I need to be the best
Yeah.
friend I can be to you.
Exactly.
I need to understand
know
you and
you.
how you work and know you and know what.
Exactly.
So now what you're saying is a real thing. Nicholas, you're going to be right there, mate. You're stepping through the jungle. Like. Don't knock no wires.
Nicholas ain't took a seat all this time.
Nah, man, bare flexing and posturing.
Bare rocking
Leave it.
Bare posturing.
Making sure everything's alright, innit?
No, I hear that still. You don't usually do that
Top
still.
up.
Oh yeah, I
I'll
want
have
to
a
top
top
up.
Yeah,
All the cameras are good.
Yeah, you don't usually do that
They
still.
did
but-
the top up. What do you want to do?
No, you can. We're going to send that over. We're going to send that
It
over.
was sent it round. It was sent it round to you, yeah. Would you want lemonade
Can
with
you
it,
just
yeah?
do it nicely?
I did it nicely the first time.
Yeah, it was nice to be fair.
We'll carry on speaking to Ange while you're doing that. Okay, so Ange, apart from the big belly thing, what type of man? 'Cause you know, your DM's gonna be lit after this. You know the man that
Yeah, the
watching
man
right
will be
now.
sliding, especially when they know you're selling
Yeah, but
insurance. Especially when they know you got life insurance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go on.
When they got-
No, I don't do insurance anymore. I don't do that.
No, that's done. But go on. So what's the man? What else does the man need to bring to the table?
Confidence. Got
I
to be
hear that.
motivated. I'm a very motivated person, so it needs to match. Good values,
Yes.
very important. Well presented. You got to care about your appearance.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about designer. Man can
No,
dress.
no,
If you
no,
know how
no,
to
no.
dress,
Man don't need to do all of that.
you
Yeah.
can dress without designers. If
Yeah.
you really know how to do this thing,
You can put it together.
you can put it together
Facts.
without having to. And
Facts.
that's what many don't understand. They think they can dress because they wear head to toe in design.
No,
That
no,
means
it's not
absolutely nothing. I can tell a man that can dress and a man that can't dress,
Facts.
even if you're head to toe. Do you know what I mean?
I think head to toe is giving Senegalese uncle anyway.
No, but you know that there's a look. You know what I'm talking about, girls.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, good values,
What's the
motivated, caring. Because I'm a caring person.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. All right.
I feel like that was me giving an ad a bit.
It was.
Calm down. Oi.
Nah, I bossed you there. You're
Calm
good. You said it
down.
how you
This
wanted
was-
it.
this was
You
brought
said it
to
how
you
you
by
wanted
Hinge.
it.
Why did you do that? That was a bit of an advice.
No, it's all right.
This
man.
episode is
Listen,
sponsored by Hinge.
Couple times,
gosh.
couple love connections have got made through
Really?
this show. I can't
Really?
reveal, but some big love
But do
connections
you know
have
what?
got made through the show. You know.
I'm open to it, to be fair.
You have to
Because I
be.
don't want to, like,
What-
I've
what's
got
that
big
thing you
kids
say?
as well. I don't be on my own.
What did you say about let the open your heart to love? That's Doug's line. Open your heart
Open
to
your heart
love.
to love, man.
I can hear a
So
song.
open your heart to love, man.
Yeah,
No,
for
I hear
real.
it. I hear it. And with the kind of good energy that you're radiating, I want that for you. I want to make sure that
Yeah.
you're good. You understand? So
I think I've only come to terms with that because I've definitely someone that's like,
Shut off.
You can tell you're fully independent, like you're on your own
yeah,
team.
but I
Like,
don't even
the
know
man,
how
like,
to.
Sometimes I can tell you be like a man frustrates you. Like if he's around you too long, like frustrate you kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm just a bit too solid, and it's not good. I know my own. We had like a therapy session on the last episode before with Wes, our producer.
Yeah.
And it is like I'm constantly like, it's like
But
I
I
can
like
only
that,
trust myself.
But I like that though.
But that means a man.
I'm a man.
man's got to meet you.
I'm a man that something like that. I'd like because I don't want it. I don't want it too straightforward. I want you strong. I want you to be set in your own ways. And I'll if I think
Add
it's
to
worth
that,
it,
I
I'll go
guess.
through the layers. I'll go through the layers and get some understanding and see how we can work together.
It's definitely the layers.
Yeah, you gotta go through the layers. Of course, it's the layers.
Everything is
Especially
smart.
at this age.
And you see
Through
where
life,
you're
we've
at.
built
A
up
man has to
layers,
meet
you
you
know.
there. Like that's what it is as well. Like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You can't know.
We
Where,
said
you can't know where your standards and where you're at to meet a man
What? A
down there.
Sainsbury's worker with ambition.
No,
Manager.
No.
not at this stage.
Manager. He manages
No,
though.
pounds. You
Don't
can tell
them man
what
make
she's on. You
wages?
can tell what she's
No.
on.
Do them man in Sainsbury's make the management?
A little 30k.
I would expect them to make about 30, 32
That's
probably.
absolutely fine for them. And
But
that's
you
absolutely
just-
great.
but you're
But
not
where I'm
entertaining
at, I'm
them.
39
You're
years
doing
old. There needs to, that's
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Like, I'm
Troublemaker.
not
But the
bringing
two of you,
anyone
but
down.
the two of you together.
You're talking about.
He's got all the other requirements you just
The
said,
admins
and
are
he's the
crazy.
manager of Sainsbury's.
Nah, he ain't got the guts.
Hold on. He ain't got the what?
Guts.
He ain't got the guts.
Because I stand out here strong 10 toes. I
guts
don't
for
know
what?
in
She said
terms
that
of.
to go get more.
Oh yeah.
That's how I look at it. Because I even said on the pod, we kind of got ripped for that. And I respect. It doesn't matter if it's a 9 to 5. Everyone's got their own.
Oh, but you're on winners. We get
on a
it.
100%.
boss.
Yeah.
I need someone that can teach me something.
Yeah, you're on winners.
Do
we get
you
that.
understand? So that's it's very, very important. I need to be
Suppose
taught
he
now.
can-
Yeah, you got better.
I don't want to do the teaching. I've taught a few.
You
I don't do
have
that.
to pull them up. His ad libs are. He's going.
Yeah,
crazy
they had
over
bad
there.
hair over there.
Wild.
He's
Well,
started off from the get. Was
yeah,
that him? Was it him?
I tried
Oh,
to-
no,
yeah,
yeah, it was him.
I don't know how this is going to be. How they're going to take that one still. The man
Take
is
what?
No, but winners will
the,
get it.
The Sainsbury's.
Look, if a Sainsbury's man, so basically, if a Sainsbury's man,
the manager,
let's say that's
no
his
doubt.
9 to 5, yeah, but he's got a side hustle that he's doing something.
Nah, he's the manager.
Bring-
He ain't got no side hustle.
He's just straight man.
He's
Straight
just the manager.
But
Nah.
if, but let's
35
say,
a
but
year.
let's say,
Doug's always got extra parts.
No,
add to the
no,
Yeah,
story.
Doug-
I got
Doug
add
loves the
dynamics
story.
because we got to break it down because there might be a man that's
So-
watching. There might be a manager that's watching now, and he's got a flat belly and he does whatever he does, and he
All
can
the
be
other
right for
concepts.
you.
All the other
Yeah, it
concepts.
can be right for you, but
All the other
we just need
concepts.
to. There might be other layers to him that we just need to establish, innit? So I'm just trying to establish. So let's just say he's a manager like he works at like Audi. Let's just say he's a manager.
But why are you
at Audi.
downgrading him?
Because
That's not a downgrade.
That's not a
How do
downgrade.
you get paid more?
How do you
Yeah,
get more?
No,
They
I'm
get
just
paid
saying.
more.
No, I'm trying to make it.
They
You
get
know,
paid
you know what I'm
more.
trying to do here, innit?
Okay. They
get
You
paid
know what I'm
more.
trying to
I
say.
get
So
it, yeah.
basically, let's say he works at Audi. He's a manager at Audi, yeah, but he's got a little side hustle. He's got another little business that he's got on the side. guy that probably brings in maybe a little 10k a
Get
year
him
or
out.
whatever. Or he's
Get him
building that
out.
up. And he's on his little entrepreneurs, but he's got his
He makes candles.
He's got a candle business, yeah? Yeah, no, but listen, you laugh at that. I remember a couple summers ago, I went to this guy's house, yeah? Millionaire, lives in Ascot, yeah? Went to this brother's house, asked him what he does. Man sells the screws in glasses.
That's
No,
not
I don't believe that.
candles.
That's not candles.
That's not candles.
And it was the
guarantee
way
you-
Pound
I
said
guarantee-
it.
no, candles
The
are
way
bubbles.
Pound
What's that
said
candle
it.
company?
He
What's
said
that
it
candle
like-
company that everyone gets their candles?
Yankee.
I guarantee you go Malone.
Malone.
But you're not-
Joe Malone. I
But
guarantee you go Joe Malone's yard. It's in Saint-Tropez or
But
something.
that's not
You know what I'm
him.
saying?
But that's
You
not
said a
him.
side
Doug
hustle.
ain't
You said
feeling
the
the
side
mug off you're giving
hustle.
to the
Think
working
about what
man.
you
A
said.
side hustle.
You said
You said a
10k
side hustle.
Oh, no,
for the year of
yeah.
it.
No, but I was just saying.
If you're building up the
obviously-
story,
but
so
let's
no
say it's
one's
not
not bringing
side
down
hustle. But
candles, Doug.
let's say his side hustle brings him money and he's building that up and he's got his little job. You're saying that can't really. So that side hustle, you imagine if that blew up, that can go where it's going.
They don't want him, Doug.
You get me? No, I'm just asking. Like,
yeah,
you get what I mean? I'm just kind of.
They're saying they're not taking all of that.
I don't have a side hustle. I have a business.
Yeah, but
So I expect the
what-
same. Do you know what I
say
mean?
no
Like,
more.
sorry, why is it that we've got to lower our standards? Why should I?
I was just throwing the
But they
question out
also
there.
online make it like it's impossible for us to get that, and I don't understand because I've never not
That's because
had
but
that.
they don't
No.
know
Do you know
us.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's
they
like
don't know
No,
us.
but that's the disrespect though. I think like
don't
that's
know us.
them trying to like.
It's projection.
It's trying to bring us down.
That's
What's
where
the
it is.
wage?
They're trying to bring
Minimum
you down.
wage.
They're
Minimum
trying to
wage
bring-
for the man. An answer. Don't look where you looking. I'm
No, I'm
asking
just
you.
looking at her because
Look,
she
kept her
don't
head
mind
straight.
the-
Yeah, she kept
No,
her head
remember
straight.
my thing is not a 9 to 5, so you have to ask her that question.
Strategic with the answer
No,
there.
real
Nah,
talk.
but
She
if
said
he's a
just she
businessman-
don't mind.
If he's a businessman, what's his business have to be turning over? Or what's
Yeah,
he have to be-
turnover.
Yeah, what's he has to be
Annual
bringing in?
turnover.
What's he has to be bringing in? Yeah,
Yeah, what's the
laugh,
annual?
'cause yeah, go on.
Go on.
Yeah.
But there's no figure though.
Yeah, because
I
turnover
think
does
it's
mean
not
that's
great
what you're
answer,
actually.
great answer.
Turnover does
Great
mean
answer.
that's
I
what
gave
you're
you the
actually.
exit.
Alright,
Yeah,
so that's why you
you-
got to kind of
smart.
answer the question.
But that doesn't mean anything,
right.
you
So
know.
let's say-
You've got to look at the package
Let's say,
overall.
alright, so let's say his business is paying him
Kels?
100k.
Smart. You're taking all. Yeah, I see what you did.
All right.
It's not.
You
It's
can't catch me.
Yeah, yeah,
catch
yeah.
my
Yeah,
friend.
yeah, you
You
clipped.
can't
You was
catch
right.
my friend.
Yeah, yeah, you.
Can't catch my
Yeah,
friend.
we try to get you still.
All right.
It's not a
tried
figure.
that.
It's
All right, I heard it.
it's a lifestyle.
I heard it.
And I think it's an age thing as. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
We're
man,
up in
It's an age
age.
thing
We're up
now,
in
So
you
is
know.
that you go for a more older man or a younger man? Or it don't really matter as long as he's
Them nods there saying that a younger of a certain age can still get the business if they're on job.
providing they're
You know, keep me a bit
entrepreneurial.
youthful.
As long as they're entrepreneurial.
Yeah,
I hear it.
yeah.
I hear it. I hear it. Keep it real.
And they seem to be more go-getters. I feel like a bit of the older
They
men
can
are a
start
bit
to get
stuck in their
complacent.
times.
Yeah,
They
can
haven't
start
gone
to
with
get-
times.
They haven't got stuck.
They haven't gone with
They
times.
ain't
And we were
They ain't evolved.
brought up very much that you go to uni if you have it, or get a job, you get your yard, and you've made it.
No. Them days are over.
Those days are older, but a
But
lot
our
of
age-
But that's what
they
they were
haven't
brought
gone
up
with
on. That's what we
times.
were brought up on,
Yeah.
though.
Remember,
Yeah.
the younger ones are doing bitching. I have girls that
better
come
believe it.
when I'm doing their
What?
branding and all of that. Them little 23-year-olds,
going-
they're doing training, hair and beauty, 15
Talk
gal
to
at
them.
Their business
£750.
acumen
Like,
is
it's crazy.
spot on, and it's
good.
Yeah.
It's business acumen
I think
mixed
they got
with
more
lack
guts.
of fear.
Yeah.
But do you feel like this generation have evolved? Because I feel like this newer generation, like remember, like where we might have saw 2 bags was a lot of bread, like buying
Yeah,
something. They're
yeah.
because
Oh,
they're
no,
looking
that's
at
what-
everyone's
that's
got
light now.
everyone's got a Lambo, everyone's got
got
this. So now
G-Wagon,
that's
everyone-
I think
like-
they see more.
They see more.
Yeah,
So
so
now
I do feel like
It's
it's
social
a
media.
bit different.
We didn't know what
We
we didn't
didn't
know what
know.
21-year-olds were doing in America. We didn't know that those girls were
Yeah, we
chicken and
didn't
getting
know.
bad.
We
it's
didn't
like
see.
Reese
We
didn't know that.
Marbois. You know, like Reese Marbois said that when he was on Thoughts on a Cully, when he's basically talking about, you know, like back in the day, you might have, let's say you had a rose.
Yeah.
And a girl jumped on a rose with him, yeah? That would be like the first rose
Yeah,
she jumped in.
but
Now it's just like,
Get
oh,
a bit
yeah,
of
Now,
rose on
yeah,
the
yeah,
weekend.
They've been in
Like,
the
yeah,
road.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
They've
Like,
already seen the
yeah, like
stars
we
and
see,
numbers,
I
like,
see
they're
a
not
video where the
interested.
brother said my man was curb calling in a Bentley. Like, yeah, my man was saying how greedy, but that's like this generation, like how
But
greedy.
that's-
Like you're just like come out the rave and you put
Yeah.
it.
But
That's
that's-
now what
that's-
it is, isn't it?
As we wrap it up, before we go, yeah, if I'm pulling up on a Sunday at each of your houses, what's cooking? That's our last thing I want to
All right, I'm
know.
going to do mine right now.
I'm gonna do mine
Right.
right now.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because it's salmon and bulgur.
Salmon, I'm not, what's going on?
bulgur
You're-
rice.
No, I'm
You're-
on diet. I'm eating
But I said
better.
for me though, man. I didn't say for
Oh,
you.
for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
But
day
what
do
do you
they
want
off?
to eat? It
I just
depends
want
what
to
you
eat.
want.
Well, I'm always eating, so I
I'll
just want
do
to eat.
lamb.
Oh, good choice.
I'll do lamb.
Every
What kind
can't
of
go wrong
lamb?
with lamb.
Lamb cutlets,
Lamb.
are we talking
Lamb cutlets.
Lamb shank.
With a nice sauce.
Brother, she ain't making
A sweet barbecue.
All of that,
sauce
yeah.
that go at those
I'll
bangs.
take it.
What's
I'll
the-
take that.
what's the
I'll
carbs?
take that.
The carbs, mac and cheese, some roast potatoes,
Oh,
with
gosh.
some rosemary
There
on
always
it.
has to be about 4 carbs.
No, 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 no,
Yeah.
You know it's Easter Sunday coming up.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
fry
All
it.
right,
Yeah.
go on, Kelly, go on. What's yours now? What were you?
Kelly's gonna do
So I
something
don't
nice.
eat meat, so you're gonna get fish.
No, but sometimes you cook for me.
I do.
Yeah,
that
this
could
is-
be
don't
salad
eat
as
meat.
well.
This could
When
work.
you
This
said
could work.
that
On
don't
what
eat meat, I
fish?
thought he's gonna come with some vegan stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
No. So it's it depends. So you could get a fried chicken, a mac and cheese, plantain, coleslaw, rice and peas,
Yeah.
avocado.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
else
yeah.
do? The
You
smashed
guys have to
potatoes,
come
the
when
smashed
we do the next
potatoes.
one. You guys come because you cook and
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. For yeah, why
it's
not?
nice.
make patty.
Come up.
I've never
Or
made
was that a
a
bit
patty.
of a bad request?
No, I've
They
never
make
made a
what?
patty.
What do you want? A patty?
I make that shit.
My sister can make patty.
I actually can't. That's mad.
Listen. It's time to wrap up the show. It's time to wrap up the show. It's been great.
I'm not good at
It's been
pastry.
great.
Thank
We're gonna
you for
wrap
having
things
us.
up. Kelly and Ange. From man said Patty, it's time to end the show. Kelly and Ange, big up yourselves.
Thank you for having us.
No, it's been so good. I've enjoyed it. It won't be the last time we link up. It's been
Defo.
great.
You gotta come on. You gotta come in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Pull
no,
up at
there.
the kitchen, man.
We'll look
Pull up
after you
at the
guys.
I'm
kitchen.
there to-
But
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
definitely looked after today. I love the setting.
Absolutely.
It's only right. It's only what you
They
deserve.
are the true winners.
Thank you.
Big up you lot.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you
know
for coming
already.
as well.
Thanks for
Appreciate
coming
you.
true. Kelly and
Salute.
Pound Style the Hustler, Big Dougie Doug. Stat.